Right, I'm live over here. And I'll give you. I'll put the link in for you, Paul, to join this live. Copy. Now, where is it? There. So that's the link to join the. So there you go. If I can come out of that now, I'll put it in the chat at the bottom. StreamYard, that's for you. Your chat. Kelsey's come over. It should be there. I'll tell you what. I'll do, Paul. I will put it. Yeah, you'll have to come across to mine then. Or I can send it to you here in private. No, I can't. Right, it'll be my chat. There we go. Now then. Let's have a look. I'm back here. Hey, I have the real honest ghost. Let me just see where I am. I'm here. There we go. I hope we're all well. We're just waiting for Paul now. Waiting for Paul coming across. Anybody else wants to jump on? You can do. I'll just put the light on. I'll put the link in the chat so that anybody wants to jump on, they can do. Thank you for coming across. And we'll just wait for Paul. There we go. If I post that in there, I'm waiting for Paul to come across. So I hope everybody's okay. Anybody wants to jump on, I'm quite happy to let them jump on. Let me just set that off. It's a bit of a performance, this, isn't it? I hope everybody's having a happy Easter anyway. I do. Now then, I've got a good time now. If I can make, let me just have a look. I've got an idea. Tom, can I make you? Oh, you are a spanner. You have a spanner. Real honest ghost. Would you like to be a mod? That would. I'll make you one. If you don't want, don't accept. There we go. Yeah, thanks for being a mod, Tom. I've sent you a message, honest ghost. Thank you very much for that. I'm just waiting for Paul wherever he is. He has some fun, doesn't he, with this with this let me just demo scene. I don't know what that's about. With this live, isn't he? Get me flustered now. Look. Oh yes. So anyway, if anybody can see Paul, I don't know if Kelsey can. They can tell him that I'll put the links in this chat if he wants to join it, and I'll pin it at top if I can. So that there, I'll pin to the top. Oh, I don't know. It won't let me do that. I don't know if that's done it. Right, there we go. Oh, you are, Paul. You're backstage now. I can see you now. It says add. Where are you? Just a minute. Cancel that. Changes. There we go. Look. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, we can't hear him, can we? Let's have a look, see what I can do about this. Edit mic settings. That's all okay. It's obviously Paul that's got an issue with his mic. Bobby, it's better you mod me on this account, as I blocked 700 now together and won't see the idiot sneak in. It's better you mod me on this account now. Just a minute. Yep. Will do, my friend. Will do, my friend. There we go. It's an exercise in modding, is this? And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna. Hiya, Bibby. Good to see you. I think Paul's got problems with his sound, hasn't he? It must be his end. I'm gonna make Bibby a mod, whether he wants to or not. Because I love Bibby to bits. He's a good lad. I hope you can all hear me. You can hear me, can't you? No sound from Paul. What's it? He's not an happy chap, is he? There's no I can do, Paul. It says your sound's on. Unmute. It says your sound's on. So there's nothing I can do. It's a connection of some kind, I think. Yeah, it was, but it's not on at all now, is it? So I don't know what's that all about. What's that all about? You want to jump on, Bibby, for 5 minutes, mate? We like Bibby, don't we? Kelsey. For 3 months now, Bobby, don't go. No, I won't, darling. I won't. Yeah, it'll get too messy. Hi, Sharon. Sharon's going, she can't cope. I can't cope. I don't know what he's done, but it's he's no audio. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Hiya, Tony. Carlisle, how we doing? Carlisle 31. It's lovely, this, isn't it, to see folk? Well, I didn't expect us as Monday night to be like this. Oh, nice one, baby. I'll post it again, link, in case you don't have to go look for it then. And we'll know then, won't we, if it's Paul, if I had another guest. He's back. Oh, I heard something, but
I was trying to whisper.
Oh, he's back. We've got him. Bloody hell. You're not working away.
Sake. Doing me head in. Really, I don't know. I came in on yours. Yeah. And it said on here, the bottom in yours, where I am, it said your microphone's on, your camera's on.
Right.
And then I thought, just go and have another look. So I went in, took me microphone out altogether, and then put it back in again. And I'm here. So there you go. Anyway, so we're live and direct now.
You think it were mind you?
You
were okay last night, weren't you?
Yeah. I just don't know what it is, Bobby. It's doing me head in. It really is. But there you go. We're in now.
Yeah. Do
you know, I'd roll a bloody spliff if I could.
Your background's all gone to pot and all.
Well, that's you, I think, isn't it?
Me, I don't know.
Have you set my background to be whatever?
No, I was on. There's a good friend of ours here now. Look.
How's it going, lads?
Fuck off. I don't know what's going on.
You're having a nightmare with that PC, aren't you, Paul?
I don't know what it is, matey. It's doing me head in. I can't understand why my background's all crap now on Bobby's. Because it isn't on mine.
Well, that's by the by. I mean, let's be happy with it.
Anyway, it don't make any difference, you know what my background is. No, so there you go. We're up and running.
Yes. You sound perfectly fine.
Yeah, I am. I'm boiling.
you need some instruction off Bibby. Bibby's becoming a professional with all this.
He is. I'm impressed.
He does regular lives.
The more I watch his channel, the more impressed I get.
He's putting pictures up and all sorts.
Yeah, he's doing that. You know, I can't do all that shit he does. Basically, because I can't be asked.
How's the channel going, Bibby? I pop in now and again. You'll see I do pop in and say hello.
He sits in the background, Bibby, and does nout.
It does. It's doing all right, really, but it is where it is.
Yeah, it can be up and down. Can channels?
Yeah. Just you never know what you're going to get. You think, oh, this bit of content's going to be really good, and then it flops, and you're like, all right, cool. So it just is what it is.
Why am I not seeing the chat? Oh, there you go. I can see the chat now. Right.
Are you up to speed now, Paul?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, anyway, you got it all working, lads. I'll jump off and let you do your show. You got it all working.
No, you're okay. You can stay in, matey. It's all right.
Yeah, it's
we
nice.
don't mind. More the merrier. That's what I say.
Yeah. If you can put up with Paul's bad language, you're okay.
No, well, I think he can. I honestly think Bibby can put up with my language.
I think I might be worse.
He's a bit worse than mine because I've listened to him lots.
Is it?
And he doesn't hold back.
No.
Unlike me, I can be a little bit diplomatic at times.
Unless stuff goes wrong.
Stuff goes wrong,
We didn't even have your audio on. We could tell you were swearing.
I wasn't. I was just moving my lips to make it look as though I was.
Anyway, guys, happy Easter. It's a bank holiday weekend. Have we been up to anything this weekend?
No, I've been editing some stuff, but what you've been doing.
About you, Paul?
Me, I've been doing exactly what I do every day.
Fuck all.
Close. No, I do my genealogy shit. So
yes.
That's what
we've got a new one in tonight, full size. Yes, full size. Yeah, they call it. It's Paul Scott Chase Grandad. Yes, he is. Kelsey's told him he is. Yeah. So welcome to the chat.
He has said, cool. Thought I recognised him. So there you go.
Well, you've got that look. There's that look in family look. You'll never be able to deny him.
It's in the genes, It's all part of the genes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not those jeans you wear.
Oh, Tom went pony trekking yesterday.
He did.
Gillies
in the forest.
Evening, everyone. Hope everyone's good. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of a chat about a weekend. It's been a bank holiday. Paul is better looking. Oh, bloody hell, Paul.
Smooth talking gets them everywhere, doesn't it?
I'm sure that the Levi will appreciate that.
Yeah, he will.
What is there? There's only bloody 40 years between you or so much.
Yeah, there is 40.
Won't be long before Levi's out and taking over YouTube again.
100 and some days,
not long at all. Yeah.
100 and I've forgotten how many it is, but Kelsey knows exactly.
Have you cleaned up his computer and given him it back yet? Got it ready for him to take him back?
Yeah, I have nearly.
You're not broken it, have you?
No. I hope not.
Did you know, Bibby, that Paul took over Levi's computer and kept it up and running with his YouTube and everything? So
he said he changed all of the stuff on the PC, so I'm sure Levi's going to be happy about that.
I didn't change it. What I did was everything he had, I transferred it into a folder on his PC. So because it was doing me head in. There was nothing named. You couldn't find anything. Everything was bloody numbers. So I put everything into one folder and then just set it up for me. So I haven't lost anything. Everything's there anyway. So you just carry on and chat, you two, because I'm just texting my daughter because she's saying, Dad, your live's just gone dead.
Yeah, she'll have to jump on this one if you can. I don't know if you
Yeah, I'm going to just send her a link.
The chat's saying 144 days till he's out, so not long at all.
Yeah, there you go. It's not long, is it?
No, not long at all. And he's done all right in there, hasn't he? He's not had any
he's doing okay.
big problems or everything. It's just he's had a nice chilled time.
Just over 4 months, is it? Is that right? Just over 4 months.
Yeah, around 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done okay, hasn't he? I mean, he's got himself a little job in there.
Mm.
And
he can't do it at the moment, though.
No, but he's got he's had the right attitude, I think. You know.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm trying to get a link.
I didn't think he'd have too many problems in there anyway. He's a nice lad. He'd get on with most people. It's just there's not really going to be many people wanting to sort of pick an argument with him. So I think he'd probably get along with most people. It's probably the best way to be.
Yeah. He's a likable kid.
Yeah.
So I think he will. Yeah, he will. And but yeah, it's surprising. I mean, when it first happened and it all come about that they said, he'd been arrested for this.
It surprised me.
You think the worst, don't you? Especially with the amount of, the cost, the money involved, and you think, bloody hell, and people talking up to 10 years, etc. And it's just blown past, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. People were making out. I think there's always the people that just talk crap in the comments and that in there. So they're like, oh, he's going to get 10, 15 years, like just trying to put a downer and everything. I thought it was going to do around 3 years. And what's he actually? What's his time? His time got cut in half again, didn't it? Not only half, it got halved again. I think. I think
did they take into consideration time had been locked up as well?
Oh yeah, that all worked. But
what did he actually get?
Time.
You can't remember, can you?
Can't remember.
Didn't he get around 7 or 8 years or something? But then it got cut in half and cut in half again. Yeah,
he got a third off. Whatever he got a third off, and he had two. There was two. So I think he got 6 years for one and 18 months for the other one. But they ran together as such.
Yeah.
And then as far as I can remember, they chopped off a third, which made it next year for him to come out. But the government's changed it, haven't they? They've said they're letting him out 6 months early now. So
they're cutting people's sentences down, don't they? Yeah.
That's basically. Kelsey will tell you because she's.
Never mind, Kelsey. Just stop being bloody ignorant and hanging on your phone.
I'm trying to send a bloody text to my daughter because I don't know how to do it.
If that were one of the kids, you'd tell them to put it down, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
Stop fucking having a go at me.
If that had been Levi, you'd have had a right go at him.
Oh, where's that gone now?
Kelsey's sent you.
Yeah, no, I've just copied and pasted it, but how do you paste it into the fucking message?
Swear box.
Fuck the swear box.
So how's your lives going, Bibby? Do you get regular people in your chat and that?
Yeah, to be honest, I do. I enjoy the lives more than I do the night hours, to be honest. It's the lives. It's like a nice community. We don't really get any dickheads in. Get maybe one or two, but it's like the rest of the chat will all be getting along, and it's very nice. Yeah, it's always a nice atmosphere. Bibby, have you been on an IT course or self-taught? I've never taken an IT course in my life, mate.
Right.
Just learning it as I go along, all of the YouTube stuff. If I really need help, I'll ask someone with the know.
That's the beauty of this. When I first come along on YouTube, probably about six years ago now, I was one of the early door people at on the dark side. I mean, especially with DH, I could go back a long way, and a lot of people have come and gone. But when I came on, I was like yourself, and it's like you make friends, and next thing you know,
there you go.
What do I do about this? And there's always somebody there to help you. That's what it's about, helping each other.
Nobody's in helping my fucking channel, are they? I can't speak to anybody, for fuck's sake.
Well, that's Bibby's fault. He's supposed to help you. You know, people. I've got subscribers that just do not like swearing, but I haven't a chance with Paul, have I?
I'm sorry.
No,
I think if you're on YouTube and you can't handle swearing, I think you're in the wrong place, really.
Yeah. It's not angry. We're not angry on this channel.
No, I'm Sam. I'm calming down now.
Yeah.
I'm calming down now.
Let's mention Peter Levy.
Yeah.
His favourite newsreader.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Bibby, Kelsey says his sentence was 9, a third off for guilty plea, 40% off, 40% to serve inside, last 12 months of that on tag, then licensed till 2030. So there you go.
He'll be sweet on a bit of tag anyway. It's not like he's really going to want to do. He's not going to want to be doing that much anyway when he gets out.
He'll be sat on his computer day and bloody night. He's got loads of stuff to do. So
Put his computer back to normal.
Yeah.
So is this your computer using there then, Paul?
Yeah.
So what do you think this audio is?
Don't go there. Let's get off the audio shit.
Do you run your mic through OBS? Because it might be like it's competing with the streaming software.
No, I've turned up OBS. I've turned up everything. Do you know what I mean? Now, basically, my camera and my microphone is straight in to my PC, and that's what I'm on. The only thing is my camera also goes through NVIDIA to take off the shit in the background. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what I mean anyway, so
if graphics, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's better, Paul. So that won't have a problem with it, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, but you say that, and sometimes on the PC you'll change something that you think is totally unrelated, and then everything will stop working. So it's just sometimes it just you take one thing out and everything stops working. It is a bit of a nightmare sometimes.
You see, it's still I don't know. I don't care, quite honestly. I'll sort it out during the week. What I'll do is I'll put a live up for somebody to jump on and see if they can come in the background or backstage. And
but you go through through OBS, don't you?
No, I'm not going through. Don't you listen to what I say?
All right, right.
I presume Bibby's listening to what I say.
You did. You used to.
Yeah, and I said I've stopped my camera and my microphone goes direct into my PC.
Right.
I don't use OBS. I don't use any other shit
So
except the camera.
To the internet.
But if you're not using OBS and it's still not working, that means OBS obviously wasn't the conflict in some way. So you can probably start using OBS again. But there's definitely it's a software. I think it's a software because your mic works fine. Your camera works fine. It's just there is some bit of software that's blocking it along the way.
Do you know, Bibby? If I really put my mind to it, I could work it out. But I just it's just doing me head in at the moment.
I think it's.
You know what I mean?
I think I would have smashed it to pieces after week of the thing I've been doing it. I think I would have smashed it to bits.
I think it's YouTube. Because they don't like you swearing.
Okay, we're back to swearing.
They're playing with your bloody with the audio. No, if you did that, I don't hear me, would they?
Evening, Ellie.
I don't
know.
To
see you, nice darling.
EMS, yep.
So
Tony
Macaroni. Who's
Tony Macaroni? That's all right.
I don't think I've heard of Tony Macaroni. I've heard of him before.
Yeah, I think we've heard of him. He's been about before.
Oh, right.
So, Bibby, what have you heard anything from the famous Kung Fu Kev lately?
Yeah, he's made his return, but he's already close to it. In his first stream back, he was already close to a mental break already. So it It
Wasn't he
won't be
walking
too
the
long
beach
before
the
he's
other
gone.
night in the dark?
Yeah, he walked in. He's a 42-year-old man, and he said, "I told you I'm brave. I can walk along the beach." I thought, "Oh my god."
In the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tosser. Fucking hell. Oh.
Well, yeah, he's his own worst enemy, isn't he? His own worst enemy.
Anyway, why am
He
I
really is.
then?
If he a few months ago just knocked it on the head, or even just calmed it down a bit, we probably
Yeah.
would have left him alone or something. Do you know what I mean? But he just got worse and worse and worse. So he is really just supplying his own downfall. So it's
Well,
just
that's something. Hiya, Clary. That's one thing you've got to learn. If and it's something I had to learn, because you'll see somebody put something in comment and you jump at it. Who do you think you're talking to? And all you're doing is feeding them. And you've got to learn that's not the way to do it, because I just ignore them, you know.
yeah. I
Indy
just,
Clary.
if they're funny, if it's like a funny
Oh, yeah,
insult,
yeah.
I'll laugh along with them, to be honest. Because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you got me there or something. But most of the time, if it's just an insult with no thingy, you just ignore them. There is zero reason to respond to
Yeah.
negativity.
But you bring quite a chilled, relaxed attitude to life.
He laughs a lot.
He baths.
Laughs.
No, but
So-
he does. You do, baby. You give that feel of let's chill. You know, if you're going to say something, just say it. But you know what I mean.
I don't mind debate. I would debate someone about anything, but I'm not going to have where people on the panels and then they're like screaming at each other. But it's not me. It's just there is zero chance that's going to be happening on my channel or anything to do with me.
And the key's a good mod, innit? The key's a good mod. Have a good mod if you've got a good mod.
Even still, we rarely get thingy. Sometimes I'll ask Clary and Noxie, I'll be like, "Do any knobheads into that?" And they'll go, "Nope." And we was on for like 3 hours, not one knobhead. It really is. I think people can see us more of a we don't really get into the shouty, drama-y sort of stuff. We just have a laugh, and I think people, even if they don't really like each other, they'll jump over and have a laugh in there.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like it's a
Noxie.
nice atmosphere.
Speak of the devil, Noxie, we've got your best mate here, Bibby, on live with us.
Yeah, he was late because he was
Hasn't had
cottaging.
word about it yet. It'll all change now you've come in the chat and he sees your name.
Yeah, the puff.
Yeah, he's a nice lad. He's top, Noxie and Clary.
Well, he's okay when he's asleep.
Lovely couple.
Has he?
He's he's a really nice bloke. Just don't turn your back on him, lads. That's basically my advice to you.
Is that right, Noxie? Oh, yeah, a bit competition for Clary there. Maybe the puff. It's off. Look, it's up and running. Well, when many a week you'll both come in and straight away they're at each other. And I think it's funny, and it's all in good humour. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, it's not serious, is it? I think if you come online to seriously have arguments with people, you've got to look in the mirror and think, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?"
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, that's the way I think about it. Quite honestly, same thing.
It's
and you know, once after a few times when you're live, people get to know. There's no point in coming in the background because coming into the thing and getting the gobs going because they're just ignored.
Yeah.
As long as you don't, you don't start saying, whatever. You just ignore them. Well, they get bored then, the tiny little mind says, oh, I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think if you've got an atmosphere of no arguing and stuff, I've had people that I've seen on other people's panels screaming and bawling, but they'll come on but then they'll come on my panel and just have a nice little chat for 5 minutes and then leave. I'm like, all right, fair enough. I don't mind anyone if they want to just be nice and peaceful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're going to come on and scream, you can get gone.
The thing is, right? I started a channel about 6 years ago. I've had 3 channels since, and I did get involved with the dark side. And I built up quite a. I mean, I got 5,000 subs at one point. I lost that channel because you know what happened. Anyway, in a way, I'm glad I still haven't got it because it were all the wrong subscribers. You can build a channel quite quickly on the dark side.
Oh yeah.
You try and move away, it's very difficult. I mean, I get next to no views now, but it don't bother me.
Well, you aren't doing bad on that. What do you call it? You've got 890 or something.
Yeah. I've got that, and I've got another one with just short of 2,000 on.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad.
But you're starting a channel or you're building an audience of people that like arguing. It's like having a driving channel and then pivot into gardening. No one's going to want to watch it, are they? Right. It's really, it's just like they're just going to be like, I really don't care. You might get a select few that like you for you, but most of the people will just come for the content, really.
Well, what it is with this dark side is drama. Drama sells.
It always does. It does, yeah.
And you could probably build your channel even faster if you just introduced a bit more drama. But you're more like you said. You like it. If you don't, you don't.
If I was to jump on people's panels and start screaming and shouting with them, I'd probably be a lot more subscribers. But I just don't want to do that. I'd rather grow slowly than have to just grow for the wrong reasons. It's just pointless. It's only going to end up biting you in the end, really.
Yes. Thanks, Larry. It will. He's like Hedgehog Man, Video Craig. He's got 12,000 subs. He's built it up really fast. He lost his last one. But if he tries to move away, it's not gonna work. You end up cornered, if you like.
To be honest, I'd say he's the one person on the dark side that has the skills to pivot to like celebrity content or bigger content. I'd say the rest of the people are very set in their ways, but I think he does have the skills to completely move away.
It's a funny one for me. I mean, like I say.
Well, my opinion of him is he's a taker, not a giver. Right. But that's my opinion.
If you're talking sex, that's a good.
No, I'm not talking sex, dickhead. I don't talk sex to men. I can honestly say.
He's not Moxley.
When I was young. If it had a pulse, I went with him. Bugger it.
Anyways, in Las Vegas, he won't know what we're talking about.
So I saw him on. I can't remember what it was on.
He jumped on my panel when I was doing something. He was at the.
He was at a football game.
No, he was at the wrestling.
Oh, that was it. Yeah,
it was. It was a massive arena, all filled up. But I've never been into wrestling, so I can't really get into that sort of thing. It's never been my thing.
No.
Right.
I agree with you entirely. It's boring. It's nearly as boring as bloody that thing where they hit balls. I can't remember what you call it.
Hit balls?
That's every sport, isn't it? That's every sport.
Snooker.
Really? Oh.
Snooker. Oh, bloody snooker.
Well, remember that famous commentator back in the day?
Yeah, we do.
Maybe you'll be too young to know this, but back in the day,
when it was in black and white,
a lot of people only had a black and white TV, and he said, commentator said, for those watching in black and white, the green is behind the red. That's what he said.
I remember it well.
Yeah.
That was in the days when I had to watch it because my mum watched it.
That was 1970s, I remember that. Pot Black. Remember Pot Black?
I do, Pot
80s were best at snooker. I mean, I played snooker all my life. And I'll show Bibby because Bibby hasn't seen it, but Paul says I'm always showing it. That was me, 1990s champion, West Yorkshire, played for Dudley Hill.
How much did you pay for that at the second-hand shop, Bobby?
No, I wasn't champion. I was runner-up on the singles, playing singles.
I won't be shouting about it then if you can't win.
But I did win the billiards. But
billiards! I used to like billiards.
I were nuts on it back in them days. I were up there all the time playing. he used to let me in early, the club owner, because I agreed to clean the bays with brush before doors were opened.
Aye.
Them were the days.
They were, yeah.
Paul's
Those were days.
Bibby's thinking silly old buggers, isn't he?
I was thinking you was a champion snooker player before I was even born. That was what I was thinking.
It's the only game I could play. Was snooker and billiards, but because my dad and me and my granddad played, you know.
Did you ever bet people in the pub at it? Go, oh yeah, I'll play you for a
there was a bit of
something.
sharking going on. Yeah, we used to do a bit of sharking.
Yeah,
You know, best of 3 and let them win first one.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. Heck, you're a good lad. I don't know about this. I don't know if I should continue. Go on then. We'll have another one. Best of 3.
10 bob, here you go.
Yeah, aye. What's your sports, Bibby? Do you have a sport?
not really.
No.
I've never really been there.
You don't bother.
No. I was more of a
Music and all that.
no, not really like a criminal as a teenager. didn't get into the sports. I was went straight for the crime. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we couldn't have been close. I can honestly say when I was a young lad. But there you go. That's
life.
It's all part of life, isn't it?
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
That's important to remember that.
I always say everybody deserves a fair crack of the whip. At least 3 times.
I think just because you're doing bad things don't make you bad people. Do you know what I mean?
It
really,
doesn't.
It depends what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? It really. You'll find a lot of people in prison are just normal people, but they're just different walks of life, sort of thing.
They've taken a wrong turn.
Yeah.
They've got mixed up with wrong people. That's a lot of it, isn't it? You're getting mixed up with wrong people.
Yeah, or circumstances. You end up in a situation that
you know.
I like Kelsey's opinion on you, Bibby. Pyrotechnics was his sport.
Not far off, no.
Noxie was an angel in his teen years.
I don't want to disappoint you, Bobby, but you might have to explain to people what pyrotechnics are.
Well, Bibby, give Bibby a box of matches and a skip full of rubbish.
Yeah, get a show. Be surprised what fireworks you can make with a box of matches. Yeah,
it's amazing what goes on in them flames when you stare at them long enough.
See, Tom's put the comment there, the right comment. Peer pressure. That's what it is. It's all peer pressure.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I think you make your own choices, don't you? I think you know right from wrong, don't you? But it's just that you think it's fun at the time. It's fun at the time. So you just go, you just do it. Really.
Yeah, it's called growing up in it, and it's all part of life.
It is, yeah.
Didn't you win the half marathon when legging it? They all think highly of you, Bibby.
You know,
the real honest course says, Bibby, didn't you win the half marathon at legging it?
I was never the slowest, I'll tell you that. I was never the slowest one in the group.
I used to say when I was young, and when people said, do you ever get done for anything? I says, yeah, not running fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of growing up. Paul used to be a bag boy when you were a kid, didn't you, Paul? What do we call them?
Yeah.
For holiday makers.
Case carrying. Did
you hear about that, Bibby?
I was a case carrier.
What, like taking people's bags and that?
Yeah. So, and that was, I was, 12, 13 and 14. I think I started when I was 12 years old. and you used to go Saturday and Sundays. You used to go to the railway station, and Sundays it used to be the bus station as such, coach station, not bus station. So you'd go to the railway station, and because on a Saturday, all the comforts come for the week, you know, and you used to offer to carry the cases, and then of course you knew you'd say to them, you know, do you want your cases carrying? Oh yes, please. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to Wellington Arms. And you say, okay, and away we go. Because I knew wherever, you know, all the places were and stuff like that. And then, you know, give you £0.5 £5 bob or whatever. And then you'd arrange to pick them up on the Saturday after, because they came for the week. And you picked them up the Saturday after, brought them back to the railway station, and then stood there waiting for the next comforts to come through on the next train, and did the same. And then on Sundays, you did exactly the same, because coach trips changed on Sundays.
It's a decent bit of dough for a kid, anyway. Do you know what I mean?
It was. Well, I didn't keep the kid. The money went to my mum, but you know, I never once had to say to my mum, "Can I borrow?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'd give her all my money, and then if I wanted out, she'd say, "Here, go and get it," or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I did that until I was 15 years old.
Yeah. Quite enterprising, isn't it?
Well, I've done lots of stuff like, you know, lots. I used to do a paper round and get paid in cigs. Then on the Monday morning, when I went to school on the Monday morning, I used to flog the cigs.
That's not a bad bit of business as well, to be honest. Yeah.
So, but when I say about the cigs, they weren't, you know, normal cigarette. They were double cigarettes. I can't remember. Joysticks, they called them. And it was a double cigarette. And so, of course, I'd get paid on a Sunday morning. I'd do my weekend round. I'd get paid in these joysticks. Then I'd go home and cut them in half. Then go to school and flog them as a cig. So, yeah, it's just things.
They were enterprising. Porter Paul.
Porter Paul, yeah.
Right, you wouldn't dream of handing your bags to a random teenager at the station nowadays.
No, you wouldn't. You just wouldn't, would you? It's like thumbing for a lift. You wouldn't dream of thumbing today, would you? I just couldn't imagine anybody going like that at the side of the road trying to get a bloody lift.
Well, they could do, but no one's going to stop to fucking pick them up, are they? Really?
No,
they'd be standing there all day.
It's mad.
Well,
it's mad.
Kelsey's just put regarding Noxie. He played the angel in the nativity play every year till he was 25. Did Noxie? Bloody hell, Noxie! You must have the legs for it.
Or the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's a bit like, I don't know. You know, when I was younger, I can honestly say, when I came out the army, I couldn't find a job. First off,
and a cooking army.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Couldn't you get anything in catering?
Yeah, I could, but I didn't. I got offered jobs for the council, working in the old people's homes. You know, doing food for the old people. But one of the things was you had to be. It was a closed shop. You had to join the bloody union.
Right.
And I said, I'm not joining no fucking union. Piss off. So they said, well, you don't have to join the union. What you can do is you can join the union, but pay the subs to a charity. So, that's okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay me charity to this. Oh, no, you've got to have these two charities. Oh, fuck off. So, of course, I didn't go and work for the council at that time. But I just made a job for myself. You know, I bought a clapped out old van, and I came through to Hull at 3 o'clock in the morning to the wholesalers. You know, I can't remember what, the fruit and veg market in Hull. I don't know if it's there now, but it was when I was young. And I'd buy a load of fruit and veg, and then I'd drive out into the country to the little villages and knock on doors. Say,
Right.
do you need any onions or tomatoes or, you know, whatever. And I made a good round of that. I did that for about 2 years.
You were quite enterprising as a young lad, weren't you?
Yeah, I've never, I can honestly say, I have never, ever signed on. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
I've never taken money from the government because I've been out of work. Not once. I've always found something to do. So there you go. That's just me. Yeah, Deliveroo by Grandad. That's what it was back in the day. Deliveroo. Yeah. So, you know, people used to, oh, when you come in, will you be coming every week? And I say, oh, yeah. And, of course, you know, there's lots of little villages and there's no buses. Well, in those days, there were no bleeding buses and half the people didn't have cars.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you've just got to put your head into, you know, stop wobbling your head and thinking that everybody else owes you a fucking living and get out and do something. Even if you have to go and stand on the council steps and flog your whatever. Yeah, so there you go. That's Paul to a tea, or not to a tea, to a coffee. There you go.
You were, it had to be done back in that day, didn't it, Paul? I mean,
it did, yeah.
Like yourself, you brought up with
I didn't have a dad. You know, there was no father figure in my family.
So you to support your mum.
Well, there was a father figure in my family, but it was my sister's father, not me and my brother's fathers, you know. So, and he was really, really nice. So there you go.
And now you found out you're related to Vikings.
Yeah.
I
wish I'd have known when I was young I was related to Vikings, because I you know, I'd have been good at raping and pillaging.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. I can say what the fuck I want.
Are you still in touch with them?
Oh,
Your newfound relatives?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I am. We have a bit of a chat every now and again. Not that often, but now and again.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
But you know, my family just gets bigger and bigger and bigger every week.
Yeah.
Every week, you know, I found another one this week who's the granddaughter of my brother. But we can't find out who her mother is. Do you know what I mean?
It's never ending.
There's kids all over the place. We've got millions of them.
Yeah, never ending.
Family. Anyway, there you go.
Oh, are you going to go out there at some point?
I'm hoping to, Bibby. What I'm hoping.
Well, sorry, Paul.
Is I might next year. This twat who sits down in number 10 decides to give us a bonus. I forgot what you call it now. Winter fuel. If you give me the winter fuel allowance, well, that'd buy me a ticket.
Yeah.
So, Clary, unfortunately, the sweating's full. I can't get any more in it.
You've got a brother you found that's he's not a young fella, is he?
No, he's I think he's about a year older than me.
And you've never met him, have you?
No, and he's not in a good way, apparently. I haven't spoken to him, though.
It would be nice. You have spoken to him?
No, I haven't spoken to him. I've spoken to a couple of nieces and a couple of cousins, but not him.
So
is he in this country or is he over there?
No, he's in Denmark.
Mm.
He's the only one left of, you know, my Danish siblings.
Mm.
Right.
He's the only one left.
And is your brother through your father, not your mother.
No, it's through my father.
Yeah.
I know all my brothers and sisters through my mother. I know them all.
Right.
I don't know all their offsprings because they just keep popping up. But I know all of my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I had 5 siblings in Denmark. There's only one left. So there you go. But hopefully I want to try and get out there sometime in October-ish time.
Yeah.
Because looked at flights and things, and that's when it's cheap.
It'd be nice. Do any of them speak English though? Or are you
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Oh, right, good.
not all of them, but you've always got that. Because that can speak English for you.
You did a FaceTime with them, didn't you? You did
Yeah. I did 2-hour FaceTime with them. First time.
Youngins speak English.
No.
You said one of Youngins relatives.
No. Well, younger than me.
All right.
The one who was. It's a bit like us 3 sat here now.
Right.
Yeah. I had a FaceTime, and there was 3 of us in it. One of them was a cousin, and the other one was a niece.
Right.
The niece couldn't speak English. Broken English she could, but not English. Whereas the cousin could speak 8 languages. So, boom.
So you were able to sit face to face and have a conversation. That must have been nice.
Yeah. It was quite nice. I quite enjoyed it.
Good.
Quite nice. Yeah. But anyway, that's
nice to find the hidden sides of your family, really, isn't it? It's like it keeps on unfolding as well. You never really know where it's going to end.
Well, yeah. I at the moment, I'm trying to find the brother who's still alive here, who lives just across the way here. I'm trying to find his father. Now, the closest I've come so far is 3 third cousins. Can't get any closer than that at the moment. So, and then of course, I found this new niece has popped up, but I can't find who her mother is. I know who her mother's lover was. He was my brother. You know, because he popped kids out all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know how many kids he's got, but I bet there's more than what I've found on the DNA. Because he was like a rabbit, basically. Besides being the black sheep of the family, he was a bloody rabbit of the family. But there you go. So yeah,
it's come to that time again.
Has it already?
Yeah.
You know, when you're having fun, it always goes by real quick.
Let's give Bibby's channel a bit of a push. So, how can we find you, Bibby? If Kelsey could put Bibby's link in the chat, that would be great. So, what's happening this week then, Bibby? Have you got all planned on your channel?
Got Night Owls. Some more diddler bashing if he comes live. When he goes live, I just go live to basically just put my foot on his neck. But yeah, it's just that Bibby 97. It'll be easy to find. I think you can even just type in Bibby at this point and it comes up.
Yes, but
Kelsey's getting all complicated. Look, his handle is.
Yeah, Kelsey's on the ball. Is Kelsey?
Bibby 97.
Oh yeah,
he said 69.
Anybody
come from?
fancies a good old listening with Bibby? You still doing your call-ups? Is that on Night Owls?
Yeah. I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but I'll definitely do this week anyway.
Right, you can call and have a chat, and it's quite interesting to listen to. These you have the odd one to get irate with you, especially when it comes to Kung Fu Kev, but You tend to see the humour in everything, don't you? I know he's a controversial character, and he's got he comes across as a bit dodgy, but
oh, Bibby.
Kung Fu Kev.
Oh, well, he's a nonce.
Yeah, basically, it's as simple as it is. Yeah,
He just goes. Well, I'm not going there, but you know, you've only got to look at him, haven't you?
Yeah,
he's got nonce. He's got nonce tattooed right across the top of his fucking head. And if he hasn't, he should have.
I'm too polite, aren't I, Paul?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say live long and prosper. Yes. TTFN. Hopefully we'll get things back working right. And I've enjoyed my hour.
Back to normal.
45 minutes or whatever it was. And I've enjoyed talking to you, Bibby, which is always a pleasure.
Yeah, big up both of you. It's nice speaking to both of you. Big up the chat for all jumping in. I'll see you all later. I'll let you close the show.
Yeah, thanks, Bibby.
See you later, lads.
Yeah, take care.
Have a good week if I don't speak to
you. You too, buddy. Yeah.
So there you go, Bobby. I've said my piece.
Yeah, thank you for coming along, everybody. We'll be back to normal service next week. Hopefully, if Paul can sort his audio out. It's been grand talking to him, and half the live I've listened to him, the other half nobody listened to him. But
Tom, I like that total pip. I like that one.
Wow. I will say goodbye and thank you everybody for coming in. Lovely to catch up to you. I usually leave you to it. I'll leave Paul to give the last word.
Bollocks.
Is that the word of the week?
Total pip.
Total pip.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you all later.
Have a good one. Enjoy.